Today we got a killer topic, guys. We got an issue that is going on back home in Zimbabwe, between the people in Zimbabwe and the people in diaspora. Quite a lot of things are happening, and most of the people are becoming so stressed. They're going into like they don't know what to do. It's the issue of money, guys. The issue of money. When you're actually sending your money to your relatives to assist you in building your dream home, whatever that you want to erect back home. So many people are getting so stressed. There are so many issues that you can come across on social media. On YouTube, you hear like people talking about a lot of things. Even wherever you go in your circles, you hear like I did send a certain amount of money back home, but this is what happened. My relatives are not trustworthy and stuff like that. So guys, today this is a topic we're talking about you people as a relative. If you're a relative of somebody who's assisting somebody to build their houses, we are talking about you today.
Hello guys, how are you? Today is another day. Okay, this topic is about if you are building or not building, if you want to buy goats or maybe want to buy pigs, any project you want to start back home, but you are not on the ground, but you trust your relatives, you trust your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, even a cousin. You can trust anyone, even next door. If you trust that next door to send your money, that is the main topic we are talking today.
Yes, imagine you working, guys, so hard in diaspora, wherever you are. You're working so hard. You're planning with your family that in a certain months, maybe in 2 or 3 months, we need to start building our dream home. And you guys are very, very happy, and everything is flowing just good, You have your plan, everything in place. You found your builder. You do have a person who's representing you down there, because you can't go back home because of the work, commitments that you have back in diaspora. You need to work so that you can sustain the project that you have started. So now you are sending that money to the trusted relative that you have. You send the money according to your agreements and stuff like that, but they keep calling you. That is and stuff like that. And also other type of relatives, they can even send you invoices and stuff like that. Everything's going good. But the time that you're gonna land on the ground to see things, then you're gonna find like forgery on the invoices, receipts and stuff like that. Then you try to follow up, you find like probably you said you want about 10 bags of cement, but only 5 were bought. Then sand was actually put more and cement was undermixed. Then you see that even the wall is not looking good, the plastering is not looking excellent. Your anticipation, what you expected, is not what you are getting on the ground. How do you do? What do you do, guys? Well, this person is your relative, so we need to talk about that challenge today of those kind of relatives,
Oh, so are you saying that you give a relative money at Zimbabwe,
Yes.
then instead of a person buying 10 bags
Yes.
of cement, then munhu woenda kunotaura neshopu kuti iye atenga 5 woenda kushopu unonyora oti kushopu nyora kuti 10 bags.
Yes, this is happening, guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. For some people, our relatives back home, they're actually working, they're conniving with the shop, helpers and stuff like that. Then they get fake invoices. Then they actually like, I'm gonna buy it good and don't take it good and just do this and that, But they don't understand that the development is for their relative, it's like it's gonna benefit them in the future. And it's nice to see, your brother, your sister, your uncle building a nice house, at least it's gonna give you a mark, guys, gonna put you on the map wherever you are. So this is what I'm talking about.
And in other words, like someone give you like mari yekuenda unotenga mbudzi, for example, wati munhu ngaatenge mbudzi wiki kuti bosi, when you starting a project you don't need to start with mbudzi dzatochembera dzatopera basa, then munhu wapa mari yobvona kuti mbudzi yachembera ndo iri chipa kuti anosara nechange. then orega kutenga mbudzi diki yekuti inotangira kukurira pamba pako, because it's a project, you don't need mbudzi dzachembera.
Yes.
Then that person unoenda unotenga mbudzi yachembera, maybe mbudzi iwe wampa $20 per each goat. Mbudzi dzachembera dzinokosa kunzi $10 for example, then iwe ubharisana ne$15. These are the challenges most of people they are facing when you want to start a project, and it's not easy as well. Kuti ubve kuno South Africa, ubve koko ku UK, ubve Canada, anywhere you are, even muharare chaimo, people they are getting crooked nevanhu vanotumira uri muharare, maybe you can get off after 3 months. Ndopanokwanisa kuti unenge wazosungirira mari yekutoende kumusha nekudzoka, wobva wati mudhara nditsvagira mbudzi, ndongosvika ndichizongoona kuti mbudzi dzacho dze dzakaita sei. Munhu anenge ari paground, munhu ari paground uye haachatengi mbudzi diki dzemaprojects, akutotenga mbudzi hombe dzekutoti munokwanisa kusvika muchitodya nyama, of which the goal is not kudya nyama, the goal is kutanga project nezvinhu zvauri kuda iwewe iwondo nemaqualities nemaquantities ezvinhu zvaunoda kuti if I start this goat project netumbudzi tudiki, kuti ndoda kuona kuti mbudzi inotanga kubereka eti mwedzi mingani, for example you want to experience those things, kuti mbudzi inotanga kubereka vana vangani kusvika that age yekuti yachembera inostopa zvakakura sei. But munhu unenge watumira uyo yanenge ari panenge munhu anenge ari paground haasi kuchaona kuti watokuvadza munhu kusvika papi.
Yes. That's all right. Okay. It's all right. It's perfect.
So those are the challenges people are facing. Kana kuti iwewe wati munhu ngafome zvitina ari paground, because it's about inonzi village empowerment, inonzi local
like rural empowerment.
Yes, wobva watemba kuti sezvo kumusha kuna baba munhu variko, regai ndivaempowewo, ndivati ndiri kuda zvitina kana 10,000 kana kuti mudhara wako kana sister yako, anyone who is around you, so that waungati mari iende mudundu, unenge uchida kuipawo kuti mari igare ichingosekula mumba. Ungoti mudhara ndiri kuda zvitina zvangu 8,000, mudhara wobva wafona okay sure, ini zvidhina ndiri kutoita kuti ameno hama yako yawachuza kuti iite. Then mudhara uya anisire kuti adeliver 8,000 bricks. Iye mudhara uya pazvinoputswa hovhoni painoputswa ine mabreakages. Then our client, our relative yaya aichaverengi mabreakages, yakungotitora hovhoni yese yakadaro. So those are other challenges vanhu vari kudiaspora zvavari kuchema nazvo. Kune imimi vanhu vari paground vanenge vapuwa basa nehama, kupuwa basa nehama kutoda kutoti mari irambe ingori museko, tingogara nemari tese, ini ndigare nemariwo yezvitina, imi modyawo mari yezvitina, kuti tese pamari yezvitina apa munhu wese aone something to do. And those are things zvekuti people they are getting stress, autatoshandi kubasa zvakanaka, kutoga kuti builder atova paground, builder rotoda kuti pazvitina zvamuri kutauraga mahafu ndi wakawanda panapa. And
yes, I know that, guys, it's difficult, for you to travel from UK, from diaspora, going back home to manage your project. You have to trust somebody who's back home, you see. But the issue, the syndrome, the disadvantage for those relatives that are crooking the other relatives, they don't know that whatever that you are establishing, it's an advantage to them. Because they're gonna benefit out of it. Because imagine you include them in your projects and stuff like that. In the future, they're gonna benefit from it. But they don't realize that they would rather put you down. So to you guys who are actually like handling other people's projects back home, please be transparent in everything. And also to us who are sending the money to our relatives to help us erect or maybe, manage our project down there. Let's reach an agreement with them. An agreement that they're going to receive a certain amount of money per month or maybe per whatever. I don't know how you agree, Let's discuss, let's be straight. Let's put everything on the table, because what drives the other relatives to actually steal from us is like, there is no clarity on how they're going to benefit out of it. They feel used, So if you sit down with a relative, you talk to them, guys, this is the issue that I'm gonna do this and that. So tell me, how much do you want from your side, or maybe I'm gonna give it. Then you guys, you discuss, you negotiate, you know.
But my relatives are papa trade because other people they said, you don't pay me, I don't want money. But he I can't say Maria said to me like Maria. But if you ask them how much do you want for that work? Because for example, you are now a project manager, with project young. So you are urukudei pakuita this thing because it's not about we are not doing it for this is now business. We are not doing business at school as you are my nini or you are my father or you are my brother or what. But if you are running this project, which means you are managing this. So now this is business. You need to get paid. After getting paid, but you still robbing the client. Mangwana, to those who are doing these things, maybe maybe ma brillas 5, for example. Then you rob that person instead of you to be trusted in small things. Because for example, if you are starting a raw, everyone is doing now homestead, raw homes, people, most of the people, because it's not everyone, even in Wakuma town, they start Waka cottage. Then they cooked and the man of Bomina Kumchana, but getting say by punching, Bokatia manage this project, Chimisira Marachitashi. What are the bigger punishment?
Yes, that's what I want to say. Let's say, yes, Watura Manawe, our punching. These things are happening, guys. We're not actually trying to say probably or whatever. These things are happening, so we are trying to impart a corrective behavior on them, you know, on how we can curb it. Now whatever, now he's actually taking advantage. I think somebody's here. These things are happening, guys. So in the comment section, guys, tell us how did you curb it? You know, because it's very painful, guys. Yes, I know bandos vachukuita to go no chaga umunu. I know vakunelimo reserve from far oils of chengetera zvinhu panapa. But hama dzako dziripo. Of which hama dzako supposed to be your backup, of which those are the people who will be ripping you off.
And for example, you're not around, you're now doing umbrella farming. Wakuda ma projects ma umbrellas because I had to do my umbrellas a month. First batch munhu anokwanisa kuti dzakatengwa dzisi because it's first time munhu anoda kunyasa kuda kuti apinde deep into then mwedzi wapera munhu yaona salary yake then wasara unechange yako next month that person hanzi zvaanoita tu we don't know kuti how to treat is salary yake ari kusiva salary yake which means next batch ari kutenga two batch ari kutenga yake batch ari kutenga neyako at the same time uchamupa salary, which means mbuku dzichatengwa. It's not about, it's adisi dzako. Then it's dzako that this is bechira ka arina sabuda zvikanaka riri kurwara arina mushonga arina all those things.
Yeah, I hear that it's also happening in Uber back home. You know, let's say you buy your own maybe Visa or then you take it down there. You know, then you are working probably in South Africa. Then you find that person that it's very hard, but years down the line also
Zimbabwe. Even if you are on the ground, Uber business, as long as we were giving our track to Kuvan because we don't even think on that level. Because you are not on the ground. But pass anotoshanda mari yakatowandisa kudarika.
Yeah, actually, shock guys, you know, because when we trust those people who are close to us, we trust them at our own risk. You know, I know those are our beloved ones. We love them so much, you know, we need to be there for them, they need to be there for us. But some of them are honest, we're not saying all of them, because variko wakatowakirwa dzimba now. Wakatobetsera kumanejera ma projects. You see now the other people like now they are managing my projects you know.
ehama yako
ehama
sina
yako.
kuva trusted
The reason
at the first
why
place.
isn't you managing that project? Because you are not honest, you take things for granted. Imagine Marupi Omko there. It was supposed to be your money that you're getting. Now Kuna Tarimaki was also talking about another issue of untrust with relatives. Now she's being given that that duty to go and check the stain and stuff like that. Imi ama muripo. But the question is why mshikatsikira umwenyo pasi? Because ama, to be honest, we can say ama ndozi notaka kukuraya iwe ndozi notaka kupedza kutusabudira in life.
And when it comes to, because they take advantage, but you are my brother, you've got the right to give me money. Those are no like that is what we think everyone. If kana budongo I told America, it's my right to have Maria budongo. So to those people kasara ku Zimbabwe, they thought maybe kana tongo cross a border badara 1,500 ka everything is in control. Meaning because of which guys. It's not what you think. We are suffering here like crazy. Tukutoshawa mari dzekudzokera kumba. Saka namukwana takutumira $70 kuti please go and find me zvitina. Please buy zvitina. Better kuba $5 kana $10. Not kuba like zvitina zvinoita $25, then you said it's $70 per 1,000.
Or maybe we can say
But this syndrome is among Zimbabweans because I don't know. I don't know, but it's like a person, you give a person like 100 rands. She eat or something and Murano by 95 rands or develop an 5 rand. So I don't know, maybe is it a syndrome that is among us? What is it that is causing that? In Zare, at least right now, one or something, we're getting something now. Why can't we try to build something? But this is going to be a generational thing. If we can have a beautiful homestead, that's going to change everybody's life. If we're going to start some projects, imagine if I start some project, then I end up having about 1,000, 5,000 of goals and stuff like that. That means people can benefit out of it, can benefit out of it.
And even Sichi, Hama, right, kana ichikubira. When you stop employ that Hama, you are now enemies because it looks like utorich credit nyama because when you stop kumsendera mari zvangachita because ndiye angachitora mari kanguva yainoda chimukanguva yainoda achikuudza conditions mabed
makunyebera chifao
achikumotivata kutoti mukoma mbudzi dzamakatenga babaka mbudzi idzi 2 months 3 months tinenge taenda but when it comes kuti there is no goats in the panzvimbo arikutotora magotsi ekuma next door ane good breed iye asingazi kuti dai akaramba achiita maybe mangwana iye anenge achidzidzawo from there. And also maybe because munhu anenge achida kuti nditorei ndiuye ikoko, that's why munhu achiita izvozvo.
And one of the guys who back home in our village uyava pane bhoho pemchindakazovakira mumunda hanzi wakadzingwa mukadzi nemurume vaipata inochera mvura vashandi hanzi like irrelative kumukadzi. So they started doing, I don't know, crazy things, neglecting whatever they vakadzingwa, of which these guys, they said this is our place, it's our relative boss. I'm soldier, so he had to stay away for a long time. So when he's away, it's their place, they do whatever they want. They don't push production, they don't do anything. But this guy is doing irrigation. He's trying to work and have a side hustle at the same time. But the side hustle is being squashed, and these people, they were actually spending his cash. They were right amaries, So
that's why most of the people, if you see the successful project doing background, because background, you are the one who control the situation. Kana usipa kuna manokutira zvinhu zvako zvaunoda nenzira yako because munese arikuda mari munese arikuda mari neeasy way. They don't know kuti you wake up early uri kumuka uchindofoshora rabho kudondoko wapedza uchada kunobhadhara macoupons kumaspara, you are going through shit. Wapedza maspara iya haidi kuti umixe mapepa nezvitina. They want you to separate these things. Kuzoona uzoti wabata mari mumaoko yava yakuka. Guys, it's not easy. It's a long journey. to be successful.
Imagine when you are working Uripo at the place you are present there. Some people can steal from you when you are there. Imagine when you are not there. What will happen? Guys, we not actually try to paint people, black or whatsoever. We don't want to paint them negative. But this is a reality that we're trying to shadow. We're trying to hide from this reality. People are stealing. The other reason why we are not excelling in life, when we are doing projects, you find yourself probably started with 10 gods, but you find yourself in 1 year, you see God got about maybe 15 or whatever gods, while you should have had about 100 or something gods, People are stealing.
And these things, isusu takati ni system, takatenga, this is real, takatenga kumba kwedu, kumusha kwedu. Every 3 months bataidza kwakuti hausike waingosvika the same color. Huku iyo iningonze nofunga vana vavatojwa nemakondo every 3 months bataipuwa maofu kumabasa kwatishanaonanarero uchiita off paunodzoka kudai maina baba mbudzi uki zvatona iyo indiyo itori hukenyu kaniyo kari kutokura kasati katombototese the same color yaukabva naye. So these things kana chiitika vabereki kuzototi mushandi zvake ndiye wadii kuzototi mwana wako baba ndiye angadini mimi vamwe vanhu vepadhuze chaivo they are not as well trusting you, we are not trusting them as well. Saka these things yakubirwa yagara ingoriko guys, but we never give up. Let's push kutone mamwe marelatives vasingatombo vanobawo but havabi nenzira unotoona kuti pana pandabirwa vanokuruwa anoita uri muositimendirana but achideliver the service ivavawo tinovatenda straight kuti guys ramai muchiita zvakanaka kuita kuti the more yatinosumuka tichaenda kutatosumudzawo nevamwe tichatoenda kuta kutodzokera kumishatotonesotonyasonoita zvinhu zvinobatika tiri paground tese. So to those who are in Zimbabwe, please tinzwireiwo tsitsi, hatina zvatinazvo, we are still struggling. Hapana kwatamboti taenda zvamunoona mafoto aya akafiritwa aya, it's just foto rakafiritwa after 7 days kuzama kuda kuti pamweni zvingaitana, but that is not our real life. Our real life is we are suffering, we are far, takuda kudzokera kumusha, but tiri kukumbira kuti sezvo takufunga vaane pfungwa dzekudzokera kumusha, sezvo munhu achida kutanga kuvaka one room kuitira kuti tisasvika futi tichigara takawandisa pasemu pamwe muri varora 6 umwe muri afuna kuda kuvaka kutuma kana maiguru because maiguru ndi magara nditogara navamwe nepamba apa. So guys, ngatingovai tichinoita chinhu 1 because kure kwatiri, for example mabhasi ekunana Cape Town kuenda kuZimbabwe everyday ari kuraya vanhu. Muri kuona kuti pazasi pepa in Richards menu mabhazi ari kuona everyday, but when I decide kuti let me trust my guru ari kumba, let me trust bamkuru or vamwene or anyone I am feeling to my heart is trusting you, please deliver the service.
Yeah, good guys, being in diaspora, being in Cape Town is far away. It's better for those maybe in Joburg, in Messina, those people, they can even travel like they're just walking back home. But for us who are in Cape Town, guys, we have to think twice before we go. So the best thing we can do is to send money back home so that some other people can handle our projects. But if we have to travel, that means that amount of money that we're using to travel can help us a big deal, in our development of our building of our homestead. So let's try to have transparency, guys. Let's try all our best. Even if we're buying things, let's try to buy things that are strong, not like you can. If I tell you go and buy this type of cement that is strong, then you go buy the poor one, then you tell the shopkeeper to buy a receipt that is fake, Let's try by all means, guys, so that we can help each other. Because if I'm successful, that means you are successful as well. So if you steal from me and I'm going to become poor, that means you're going to remain poor forever. You understand what I'm saying?
Of which family that 1% to break the chain of poverty.
Yes. But how can we break the chain when we're actually stealing from each other?
So guys, for today,
yes,
we expagorate.
Those big words, as usual, yeah.
We share something, maybe it can help someone.
Yes.
And please, we need more comments in the comment section. We need more subscribers, more likes, please, for the sake of me.
Especially those people who did experience what we talked about. We experienced the relatives who was actually stealing from him, or maybe was abusing his funds or her funds. And how did you curb it? What happened, and how's your relationship now, boss? Honestly speaking, kubirana kunorema relationship. People end up vengana. So tell us in the comment section, guys, how did you go about it, and tell us how we can resolve this issue, guys. Tell us, should we stop building or should we keep on? Because if I have to wait for 5-10 years that I have to go back home, things are getting expensive day in and day out, and other people are already starting projects. The time that I'm gonna start, I will be behind. So it's wise for me to build now, where I am right now, using the people who are back home.
But those people who is in South Africa wanting to end with Zimbabwe, we are not in the artistic diaspora. Let's not make excuses. Let's not create enemies because with our relatives, please. Mukaenda kumushamanya pa ground unoona kuvakaita about 2 to 3 weeks. But 1 week chayo basa rinenge ratetwa when kana zvinhu zviri on ground, please. One person must go panzvimbo kunoona kuti mafunds amakaisa, is it working? Because let's be real, South Africa is not that far. Unombomhanya ne 1.5. Pakunenge kuchiwa kwa baba uchisaro changa mari kuti mwanzo.
Let's be honest, so mumaizo zvarotera ngwari kusiya baba ari vega. Zvinobuda here.
But mari amchaluzi saka ichawanda kudarika 1.5.
Yeah, because honestly speaking, guys, kuchengerana kuripo, tunochengerana for sure. One angariko, one arikoko, a lot of things happen. Tunochengerana, yes. So how can we do it, guys? Because traveling together is another issue. That's a lot of money and stuff like that. So Zogda maturity, trust in everything. Then you let your person go and handle things. You say that kana mai vachishanda baba sikashandi uchienda unomanage ma projects. Mai osara vachikiya and kana wadzoka uri god imari yangu ndakashanda. No. Nokunzwisisa. So guys, let's help each other. Kana uchinzi mese mataza mese uri pabasa. I don't know, the one you think is a trusted family member, maybe you can consult like 1, 2, 3 people who are going to help you out. Maybe that's gonna be okay.
Yes, guys, thank you for watching us. Thank you, bye.
Thank you, guys. Subscribe, comment, and please
like and share.
Bye bye.